Hello guys, how are you doing today? Today we are going to work in the project. Like I told you before, it's something very easy, but you need to have the materials ready. So let's go ahead. I'm going to turn the camera so you can see how we are going to do this. The project is to recreate the encyclopedia. Remember, the first encyclopedia contained three main topics. Now, in this is the way that the enlightenment or the ideas of reasoning, thinking, education were spread out around the world. And this encyclopedia was created by a lot of philosophers, and they wanted to talk about education, talk about science, talk about all that stuff. All right. So let's turn around the camera so you can start working on the project. So guys, the materials that you need is brown paper. It could be illustrated paper, it could be colored paper, or it could be any other paper, really. It doesn't matter. You need a cereal box. In this case, I have this, which is corn pops. And you need tape, scissors, and in the resources area, you will find this, which is the cover for the first encyclopedia. Yes, it's in French. Now, if you cannot print it, it's okay. You can just draw it in a piece of paper so you can glue it. But if you can print it, just print it and cut it. All right. So all you have to do, and you will also need a white paper. In this case, I'm going to use white illustration. Yes, but you can use a regular white paper, like for the one that we use every day. Now, what you're going to do first, you're going to cover completely this box. Yes, try to make that one of the sides is the one that is going to show this part. The other one is going to be covered completely. Now, if you ever covered a notebook or a book or a gift, maybe in Christmas, you will probably have experience doing this. Okay, remember here, all you have to do is just put some tape. That way it doesn't move. And then you proceed to cut the edges so the edges are better looking. I'm going to pause the video right now so I can do it. But remember, all you have to do at this point is just cover the box completely. Okay. Okay guys, as you see, this is just like if you're covering or wrapping a gift or a book. Now here, if you don't know how to do the edges, all you have to do is fold these edges. You have to fold them like this. Like that. You put some tape. Then the other one. Make sure that it's very tight. And you put a little piece of tape. Then you fold the top. This. Another piece of tape. And you fold the bottom one like that. Now be sure to put tape in these edges because you don't want them to be lifting, because you're going to cover them with another piece of paper, which is going to be like the pages of this encyclopedia. Like this. Now, with your white illustration or white paper, paper sheet, whatever, you are going to check the width of your book, and you have to cut it in a way. You're going to cut a strip that, in a way, you don't cover all of it. You cover more or less until here and here. This is the distance that you're going to cover. You need to leave this space because it will be like the paste of the book. Yes, remember, I mean, if you see a book, the book is not completely white on the side because of the pages. It has the paste on the front and the paste on the back. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay guys, here I have my strips. Yes, I recommend to you that you use a ruler so you can cut straight. And if your paper is not long enough to cover all the sides, or 3 of the sides, you can cover a small piece. It's okay, it doesn't matter. Now you're going to cover all of the parts that are like this, that have tape, that you can see the difference, because this one you are not going to cover it. Okay, now all you have to do, we have to put the paper like this, and you're going to use a piece of tape to hold it in its place. Now you can do it in 2 different ways. You can either just put the tape on top of it, or you can bend or make like a little loop with tape like this, so you can tape it and you won't be able to see the tape, just like that. Okay, remember not to cover all the way back either, because that would be the other piece of the paste. In this case, like you see, my paper is not long enough, so I am going to cover it. Here I'm just going to put tape, and I'm going to use a longer piece to cover the rest. Okay, let me go ahead and do that, and I will show you the result. Now, as you see guys, I covered 3 of the sides. Starting, this one is not covered, but I started here, and then the other side, and the 2 short. So you're going to cover the 2 short sides and 1 of the big side, or the long side. This way you will have your encyclopedia. Now, all you have to do, remember to print the cover or draw it or something. And what you could do is you bend or make a loop with the tape like before, and you put it in all the 4 corners of your cover, just like this. 3 and 4. And all you have to do is just paste it in the middle of your box, your book. There you go, you have 4 corners. Now remember that in this side we didn't put anything, and it should be on the left side, just like this. Alright, now with the marker or with a pen, a black marker, but you are going to use, you could use a pen, a black pen. Everything you're going to do, all you have to do is make some lines like this, and they don't have to be super precise. They're just lines to reassemble the pages. Remember, they don't have to be super straight, because it's just a fake book. Just like this, you can use a pen, or you can use a marker, whatever you want to use. Be careful not to tear the paper. If you feel like you need to cover these spaces, well, you can just grab a piece of tape and just paste it right there. Yes, that way it won't lift anymore. But that is optional. That is if you want. Okay. Now, guys, this is the way your encyclopedia is going to look. Now, if the cover is smaller than the box, it's okay. Yes, this is just so you can have Or you can think about what the encyclopedia was used for. Remember that this book was used to spread the ideas of the Enlightenment to all the other parts of the world. So to finish, guys, what I want you to do is you're going to sign your encyclopedia. You can do it here or you can do it on this side. Yes, all you have to do is sign your encyclopedia. Okay, there you go. Now this will be the project of October, and I'll be waiting for your evidence. You can send me just a picture of the product, or if you want, you can send a video of how you are making it. Okay, see you next week.